Welcome to Turkey. We're currently sitting in a square in between a place called Ishmelar and Marmaris, and today Glasgow Rangers take on Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League qualifiers. Last year I went to a place called Turunç, which is in and around the Marmaris area, and I believe I watched the second leg of the Servette game and the first leg of the PSV game while we was out here. However, me and my dad were gutted when we got home. We found out about this place, Ibrox Bar in Marmaris. It looks absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, massive Rangers bar, and we watched the two Rangers games in Turunç, which is a fantastic village full of fantastic sports bars. There's a lot of Rangers fans down there as well. You know, the place was packed full of Union Bear stickers. But we saw this Ibrox bar and we was like, oh, we should have visited that. It looks fantastic. And you know what? A great part about following Glasgow Rangers is visiting all the Rangers bars around the world. You know, I've ticked off quite a few now. Obviously two in Glasgow, the Loudon Tavern, which is outside of Ibrox. That's a fantastic bar. Oswald's is one of my personal favourites. A great little drinking pub in the city centre of Glasgow. Fantastic character about the place. Me and my mates went to Blackpool a few weeks ago. We visited the Gallant Pioneer, another great Rangers bar. Went on a lads holiday to Tenerife the other week. We watched the Union Berlin pre-season game in Ibrox Bar in Tenerife. Again, that was another fantastic bar. The atmosphere in the bar that day was great. But I've heard special things about this one in Marmaris, seen some fantastic clips online. I'm really looking forward to visiting it today. But I tell you, another thing I love about Turkey is the fake football shirts. They're absolutely everywhere. Some are a lot better than others. You know, you can get some proper dodgy ones out here. But if you get the right ones, they are worth the money. I bought this one last year in Turunç. It cost me £7.50. It's lasted me the whole year. I don't think it looks too bad. Obviously, you can probably tell it's fake. It's last season's home kit. But the material ain't too bad. And I tell you what, if you get the right ones, you can really get some good ones. As I said, I've seen some dodgy ones out here so far. I think Turunç was better for the fake football shirts, but I've got my eyes on the Rangers away kit. I saw one in one of the shops earlier and it didn't look too bad. As I say, Rangers take on Dynamo Kiev at Hampden Park later. I think Rangers will be favourites going into this one. Obviously, it was a tricky tie away from home last week. Funny story about last week, actually. I was at home watching the game. You know, up until about 70 minutes, then obviously I played six-a-side on a Tuesday night. So hopped in the car, got the old Facebook stream up, was watching the game on the Facebook stream in the car. Got to my six-side place about 5 minutes till kick-off. It was 90 plus 3 minutes. I switched the stream off. You know, it was 0-0. I thought the game was pretty much over. As I say, third minute of the 4 minutes added on time. Went to play the six-side game. We won. Actually, we beat a side playing in green and white hoops, so happy days. Came back into the car, went straight on Twitter, saw Cyril Dessers scored. I was well chuffed with that. Just goes to show, never leave a game early, never give up on your team, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, that is unlike me. Obviously, if I go to the games or if I'm watching it, I'm doing nothing else, I won't stop watching before the end of the game. Tell you what, this place is fantastic. The game's not on till 10 o'clock local time, so it's going to be a late one today, especially if it goes to extra time and penalties. But let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other fantastic Rangers bars that I have never actually visited. So today I'm taking to Ibrox Bar, but there's so many fantastic sports bars around here. Just look at this one, the old Rangers badge and the Albion badge flying high right next to each other. So we're here at Ibrox Bar. I tell you what, it's absolutely massive. Two parts of the bar, there's an inside and outside. The outside is a massive beer garden. It's almost like a cinema, rows of seats with a big screen at the front.
I sailed the wild Atlantic, across the broad Pacific shore. I sailed around the stormy capes and I've heard the 40s roar. I've climbed the Indian Ocean and I've sailed the China Sea. But there's a sea back home in Scotland, more than all the rest to me. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of Ibrox. It's the
tell you what, this bar is absolutely massive, and it's mad how many Rangers fans are out here, packed full of them. It's such a massive bar and it's full of Rangers fans. There's a Man United bar, there's a Newcastle bar, Man City bar, Man United bar, and this is by far the biggest bar out of all of them. It's by far the busiest bar as well. Half-time 0-0, not a great half of football to be fair, but quality in this bar, absolutely packed. Atmosphere is fantastic. Hopefully the Rangers can play a bit better in the second half, get the winner. Jeff Turner been sent off, didn't look like it's me, it looked like a 50-50, went up for the ball, both went up for the header. The Kiev player came off the worst. Absolute joke of a decision that.
And he's accurate.
1-0 to Kiev, and they've been the better side in the second half, to be fair. It's probably been coming. Rangers have created little to nothing really. They've got about 10 minutes to rescue this.
2 goals, inside 2 minutes.
Very poor again really. Looks like game over to me.
The most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few.
Right, so it's the day after, and I just want to say, wow, what a fantastic place that was. I'm a little bit gutted because I've seen videos online and I can imagine that place is absolutely buzzing when Rangers play well. Let's be honest, Rangers were pretty desperate last night. You know, they barely created anything. They was very poor in that second half. I know the refereeing decision didn't go their way. It was never a red card, but even still, I thought that was very, very poor. I want to keep this video positive. It was a fantastic bar. It was really packed. So I would say there was probably about 400 Rangers fans in that bar last night. Obviously, you had the Ibrox Bar with all the fans in it. And then what I learned after where I was sitting, you know how I described it as like a sort of cinema, outdoor cinema, with a massive screen showing the game and all the rows of seats. I believe that's known as Ibrox Beach. But it's a fantastic place. And if you're ever in Marmaris, Turkey, you must visit it if you're a Glasgow Rangers fan. You know, the staff there are fantastic. The service was rapid. You know, you order a beer, it comes very quickly. The beer was fantastic, and of course, the character about the place is really good as well. So many flags surrounding the bar. Obviously, the bar itself, you know, it's got all the shirts up. It's got a really nice design about it. As I say, I'm a little bit gutted because, you know, like, with the Rangers' performance, obviously, the fans in the bar, including myself, weren't really up for it. You know, there's no chances to get behind. They weren't playing well. You know, there's no atmosphere in the bar. And I can imagine on a good day, you know, when they're playing well, winning, it would be fantastic. You know, it would have been a party in that bar if Rangers would have won last night. And I probably haven't picked the right game to show this bar properly. But it's a must visit for all you Rangers fans if you're ever in Turkey. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Hopefully I'll be back up to, well, Hampden or Ibrox soon enough. I'll see you in the next one, guys.